everybody, welcome to part 2 of our 6-park coast to coast challenge. My name is Chris and today I am joined by Shelby.
Hey guys.
Corey and Emily. So of course, the three of us, we came from Florida. We did 4 parks. We have 2 more left. Thankfully, the parks are the easy part. The hard part is getting all the attractions done that we need to do. So we have a very limited time, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking. We're just going to get straight to the action. Let's go to Disneyland and let's get some stuff done. Welcome to Main Street, USA here at Disneyland. It's all set up for Pixar Fest, which starts over the weekend. So that's exciting. Of course, we're going to have lots of cool content coming about Pixar Fest. There is our 5th icon of this challenge, the Sleeping Beauty Castle at the end of the street. So yeah, we're going to our first attraction now. Of course, the main thing that's different this time as opposed to last time is yesterday, we had to pick attractions based on each park. This time, there's a number of attractions in each park we have to do. Most of them are here that we have to do. I think 4 out of the 6 that we did are here. So we're going to try to just get as many attractions done as possible before we head over to DCA, which is our last park, and see if we can complete the challenge. It's going to be tough. We don't have a lot of time, not nearly as much time as we hoped for, so it's going to be tough, but if anybody can do it, it's us. We got this. Onward to Tomorrowland. Welcome to Tomorrowland, home of our first attraction we're thinking for the challenge, and that is Star Tours. Of course, in Florida, we did the version at Hollywood Studios, and I've actually never done the Anaheim one. I know it's the same ride, but I'll get to see the queue, which is kind of cool. So Star Tours is going to be our first attraction, and then we'll go from there. All right, first attraction for Disneyland is Star Tours. I've done this version, so it should be fun. Let's go. It is, yeah, it's very different, actually.
First stop on your Star Tours getaway package. Stay and play in the clouds.
It's very flat.
And enjoy the spectacular Fantasy in the Sky fireworks pageant every single night. The fun continues on the Forest Moon Endor, where you'll sleep under the stars with the lovable Ewoks in their charming tribal villages. Your first stop brings you to the peaceful world of Alderaan, where you can relax
The queue
in
for
natural wonderland.
the Disneyland Star Tours is a very different layout than the one I'm used to in Orlando. There's Rex. It's on the right side. G219. Yeah, it's like reversed from ours. It's backwards. There's the droids that move around and stuff. Alright, well, we're about to ride Star Tours. You've already seen the pre-show in the last one, so I'm not going to film that again. But hey, we're officially here at the Anaheim Spaceport. So interesting difference here is you pick up your flight glasses in one central location instead of the one in Orlando where you pick them up all over the place. That's because this one's a lot smaller, so kind of an interesting change up from the Florida version. All right, so we just got off of Star Tours. We got the new segment, so we got all 7, 8, and 9 stuff, including the new ending from Last Jedi, which was pretty cool. Now we're going down their unload, which is very different from the one in Florida because there's this big down ramp leading into the gift shop, so pretty cool. But now I can say I have been to both the Florida and Anaheim spaceports. Onward! Alright, well, we're going to keep checking off boxes while we continue the challenge. So we're going to California Adventure. That is the last park we have to go to. So once we go in here, the park part of the challenge is done. We still have attractions to ride, but the park portion is complete. So onward to California Adventure. Alright, so here's our last icon shot. That is the Fun Wheel, which is the icon for California Adventure. We are now at Cars Land. It's time to do our next attraction number 2 of 6. Radiator Springs Racers. One of my faves. Let's do it. All right, we finally made it. Attraction number 2. of today, Radiator Springs Racers. Let's go. It's always a good day when you get to visit Radiator Springs. This is it. That's a tree over there. Yep. I'm glad we have a culinary expert to ride with us today with Chef Emily. All right, and we're heading over to our right.
Racing yet? Just follow Mater into town to get ready.
Mater, coming, Sheriff. Howdy. Here for the big race, huh? It's gonna be fun. Hey, get a little tractor kid. It's easy. Just sneak up on him and boom. Ready? Don't let Frank catch you. Boom!
The chance to make this the most glorious race of your life. Uno for the money, two for the show. Three is ready, and one, two, go!
Another excellent ride here at Radiator Springs Racers. Still my favorite ride at California Adventure, pretty easily. It's so good. All right, team, well, part of the challenge is complete. Part of it, we've done all 6 parks. Yep. But now we just gotta complete the attractions. We got an hour and a half to do it, so let's not waste time and let's head on to our next attraction. All right, we have returned to Disneyland. We are now going through Adventureland for our next attraction. So we did make a few decisions regarding the challenge. I figured it's worth sharing. Just so you all know, we're going to be completely honest. So I think by adding all of the extra stuff that we added yesterday, we might have bit off a little more than we could chew. So what we're going to do, and I think this is a fair decision, we are going to complete the challenge as it was originally proposed on time. So we will be doing our last 3 attractions before 2:30. But we're still going to do the bonus stuff just after. So even though we may not finish it exactly within 24 hours, we are still going to ride Soarin' and Peter Pan as well as get a churro. So we will still do everything that we did yesterday, just a little bit later. So sorry we didn't quite, I guess, complete all the extra stuff we added, but we're still going to complete the original challenge. So I think that's pretty solid. Anyway, our next attraction is going to be my favorite attraction in all of Disneyland, the Indiana Jones Adventure. Let's do it. It's always a good time to visit the Temple of Mara. You never know what you're going to find. Usually adventure, if Indiana Jones is involved. There's Jungle Cruise right there too. That's pretty cool. But yeah, we're going in. Maybe we'll find lots of earthly riches, or maybe we'll find knowledge of the future, something like that. Eternal life. I don't know. We'll probably find something crazy. Cory, this time don't look into the eyes. Don't do it.
No promises.
Okay. Well, that could end up bad for us, but oh well. We like to live dangerously. Let's go right into Indiana Jones.
The creme de la creme of the international smart set are wearing khaki this year, and the new vacation hotspot is Temple of the Forbidden Eye. Everyone's agog over this intriguing discovery by famed archaeologist Indiana Jones. They've heard rumors that it rewards visitors with unlimited riches, eternal youth, or visions of the future. There's just one little hint, the ancient Temple Idol. If you so much as peek into its eyes, the next stop on your itinerary will be the Gates of Doom. This jubilant junior visited the Chamber of Earthly Riches. Looks like his allowance has gone up. Sala recently visited the Observatory of the Future. Maybe he can tell us who will win the World Series. Keep your eye on the globe.
The treasure of Mara, glittering gold. It is yours.
That was a big fun.
All right, we just got off Indiana Jones. Word of advice: if you don't like feeling like you're stuck in a blender, being blended around, do not ride in the back row on that. It's pretty brutal. I like thrill rides a lot. That jerked me around a lot, so I would, if you're not a huge fan of being swirled around a lot, I would avoid the back row on Indiana Jones. Anyway, we're at our last attraction. So this is kind of our victory lap because we definitely have enough time to make it. So it's time for our final main part of the 6-part Coast to Coast Challenge. We are going to be doing the extra stuff after, so stick around for that. But to complete the main challenge, it's time for Haunted Mansion here at Disneyland in New Orleans Square. Let's do it. Welcome, foolish mortals. We have finally made it to attraction number 10, our final one of this challenge, proper anyway, Haunted Mansion. Are you ready? Let's complete the challenge. Corey, you ready?
Yes.
Emily, I know you didn't do the full thing, but thank you for helping us.
Ready.
You still helped, and you're ready. That's the important thing. Onward we go to Haunted Mansion.
Your cadaverous pallor betrays an aura of foreboding, almost as though you sense a disquieting metamorphosis. Is this haunted room actually stretching, or is it your imagination? And consider this dismaying observation. This chamber has no windows and no doors, which offers you this chilling challenge to find a way out. Of course, there's always my way. Actually, we have 999 happy hearts here, but there's room for 1,000. Any volunteers? If you insist on lagging behind, you may not need to volunteer.
goblins and ghoulies from last Halloween. Awaken the spirits with your tambourine. And cries, toads and opossums. Let there be music from regions beyond.
Alright, so as you saw, we officially did complete the challenge on time. We did. But, of course, we added some extra stuff to make it more challenging, and that proved to be a bit too challenging with the time frame we had. So we're still going to do it, and we're going to start by trying a churro, because that's part of the challenge. So we're going to get a churro here in the New Orleans Square. Alright, so this is the carrot cake churro. It's orangey. Smells like a churro. I'm going to try it by itself, and then I'm going to try it dipped in the sauce. Thumbs up. Alright, this is our bonus entry number 2. Cory has left because he's tired. I don't blame him. We're tired as well. But we're going to see this thing through. So we got to do this, and then we have one more thing we got to do over at DCA before we go back and rest. Peter Pan at Disneyland. Emily's here too. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Peter Pan, let's go.
Come on, everybody. Here we go. On to Neverland.
There it is, Wendy. Second start to the right, straight on to the one.
Cast off for London. Big $3.
Coming, gentlemen.
All right, so here we are the day after the 6-part challenge. To give you kind of a recap on what happened at the end of the day, we did Peter Pan. After that, we decided, you know what, we're going to come back to the hotel and rest up a little bit. And then we kind of passed out and then didn't wake up till this morning. We were very tired, in case you couldn't tell. So we didn't get around to doing Soarin', unfortunately. But that was an extra thing, so it's not that big of a deal that we missed it. But we did, 12 of the 13 things that we were supposed to do. So I think we did pretty well.
And we got the churro in there ×2, so.
Yeah, we tried 2 different specialty churros, and apparently there's a third one I have to try later. So look for those on the Big CTV channel for Taste Test Adventures. So overall thoughts on the challenge?
It was fun. Tiring, but fun.
Extremely tiring. So if you want to attempt something like this, first thing you're going to want to do is plan all of your Fast Pass stuff as well in advance as you can, especially for Disney World. We got a lot of help.
We did.
For ours, thankfully, we know a bunch of people who were able to give us stuff that were able to, or we just had people who took pity on us.
Yes.
and helped us get through the challenge. It was not easy, but we did it. Like, we got through the main challenge within 24 hours. So,
Even with all the delays.
yeah, we had a lot of delays, a lot of problems, but we still pulled it off. So I'm pretty proud of us. I think we did a really good job.
We did.
So it's definitely a challenge. It's definitely hard. Can be done, as we proved. So just remember, you know, it's going to take a lot of time, a lot of effort, and you're going to be very tired by the end of it. But you can do it. You can definitely do it. So I think it's going to be pretty darn solid. All right, Corey, what were your thoughts on the challenge?
Same as you guys.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, well, that's going to do it for our 6-part Coast to Coast Challenge. The kickoff of California Dreamin' 2. We're going to have a lot of good stuff coming out throughout this week, including lots of Pixar Fest stuff. We're covering Food and Wine, the last day of Food and Wine from California Adventure. So there's going to be a lot more stuff coming out on both the Big C TV and Thrill Seekers channels, so be sure to subscribe and check them out. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed our journeys, and we'll see you next time. Bye.